The similarities are striking. Two boys from Maryland were raised by single mothers in rough neighborhoods. Surrounded by drug dealers, gun violence, and gang activity, each man struggled to make a name for himself. The name? Wes Moore. These men may share a name, but they had very different destinies. One Wes Moore is a Rhodes Scholar, a White House Fellow, and a Wall Street hotshot. The other Wes Moore was convicted of killing a police sergeant and will spend the rest of his days in a 6-by-8-foot prison cell. Oprah was so intrigued by this real-life story that she did a piece of it on her show. When you hear this story, it's going to turn the way you think about free will and fate upside down, Oprah says. What was the difference between the two men? How did one end up doing so well in life while the other fared badly? It was all due to a very small difference. A secret that one knew while the other didn't. And in the next few minutes, I'll share with you the secret too. Manifesting anything you desire by using a special technique for 7 minutes a day. Watch this presentation until the end and you will also discover the secret code that will unlock the combination to success in every area of your life quickly, easily, and without effort. Whether it's a new car, a new job, a lean body, your dream house, more money, or your soulmate. There's a secret code that all successful people use to enjoy the health, wealth, and happiness they want without a ton of hard work or effort. I'm talking about people like Richard Branson, Oprah, Warren Buffett, Jack Ma, and Mark Zuckerberg, giants in their industry. And if you looked closely enough, you'll even notice that Hollywood celebrities follow the rules of this secret code. Just to name a few, stars like Katy Perry, Robert Downey Jr., Lady Gaga, Tom Cruise, and Scarlett Johansson. So, if you're not as happy in any area of your life right now that you'd like to be, you need to take the next few minutes to watch this short video to the end, because I'm going to hand you the secret code that's been responsible for my happiness and success over the years. And the good news is, it doesn't matter where you are right now. All that matters is where you want to go. And I'll show you the rest. Look, maybe you haven't had the easiest life. Believe me, I get it. Life can be hard, and every day can be a struggle. But it can all change. You need to believe that. Here's my promise to you. At the very end of this short video, you'll discover the real secret to getting everything you want in life. In fact, even though this might sound impossible now, after you watch this video and do what it says, like thousands of ecstatic students have before, you will be shocked at the staggering transformation you go through almost overnight. Just a bit of a fair warning. I have no idea how long this video will be online. I'm giving away so much free and hard-to-find life-changing information that I may end up making this a paid presentation. So, watch this now, while it's still online and still free. Now, you may think you've seen and heard it all when it comes to methods like the law of attraction, creative visualization, or subconscious mind reprogramming. Yet, I can guarantee you that you've never seen these little-known life-changing tips before. I'm about to reveal an approach that you can use to manifest whatever you want into reality. Plus, it's totally unique, surprisingly simple, and works for anyone at any age. First, I'm going to share a story with you that's pretty embarrassing. In fact, there was one part in it that's so embarrassing my mother turned blush red. You'll see why in just a moment. So keep watching. Deal? Now, I was not always able to live the dream life I have today. Having absolute time freedom to do whatever I want, go on exotic holiday vacations whenever I want. I've traveled to Japan, Turkey, Hong Kong, Hawaii, Italy, France, New Zealand, Australia, Bali, Phuket, and countless other countries. Married the man of my dreams. And most importantly, I have no financial worries at all. I've built a business helping people that generates passive income for me non-stop every single day. That wasn't normal for me before. In fact, far, far from it. I remember this as if it were yesterday, November 18th, 2011, a Friday. On the way home, I was driving behind a small truck that seemed to plod toward the upcoming red light. I was a few minutes late on my way, and watching these two people ahead of me jabber away on that truck was getting me impatient. The light turned green, but the truck too slowly moved forward. I became frustrated as the driver fixated to the right. He visibly gasped at what was just about to come into my view. A brand new gray-blue Chevy Silverado blazed through the opposing light to broadside his little truck. I tried to stop, but my car slid into the Chevy's rear side. I was aware of everything all at once. The trees, the right turn attempt to avoid the big Chevy that would have caused a different accident, my office documents on the seat, how bright blue the sky was, the position of cars in my rearview mirror. I was aware of every other street and car and pedestrian and sidewalk and house that caught my eye. When I look back, it's as though I had 360-degree vision. I noticed the curb in front of me, but my car was sliding toward it. Oh God, don't let me slam into that curb! I knew that hitting the curb would have changed what was happening so much, but with that thought, pow! I heard a strange noise, and then I was looking through white fog. For a moment, just a moment, I asked if I was dead, and honestly, I was waiting for people to step through to greet me. Those expectations didn't last long as the answer fell into my mind that the airbags exploded. The airbag powder cleared quickly since the air conditioner fan was still running. Now I could see cars stopped outside and people from across the street were staring. That's what people do. They stare. Then I felt frightened. Could I be hit from other cars that don't see me? I opened the door, not knowing what I was going to step into. The warm, bright sunlight hit my face, and I felt better. It was familiar. I was alive. Have you ever been so close to death that it changed your whole perspective on life? Well, it did for me. At that very instant, I made a decision which would change my life forever. I never wanted to feel out of control of my life ever again. I never wanted to let external circumstances dictate how I lived my life. Life's too short to live it miserable. And we should never live life on other people's terms, only our own. I made a vow to do whatever I took to take control and empower myself to succeed at the things that were important to me. I plowed through 183 books and courses on the subjects of peak performance, personal growth, success, including the more esoteric stuff like meditation, the Silva method, hypnosis, NLP, affirmations, binaural beats. And in this process, I discovered a secret pattern of sorts that wildly successful and rich people seem to follow. And today, I'm going to reveal it to you. Just keep watching. Remember, despite my success today, I'm really a lot like you. Just an average person who just so happened to go through hell. And because of my experience through all of that pain, I discovered a special system. A series of secret codes that allows folks like you and me to start living the life of our dreams. You will be able to unlock the true, limitless potential of your mind. Whatever you put your mind to, you will achieve. Once you discover the secret of the subconscious that will allow you to manipulate events and circumstances into your favor. Finally, earn the financial wealth you desire and gain the respect you deserve. Start tapping into this amazing resource to create for yourself a life of prosperity and abundance, allowing you to take vacations whenever you want. Imagine being able to have extreme and total confidence and the ability to overcome any obstacle that, until now, may have been standing in your way. And, if you wish, attract the partner of your dreams into your life and find real contentment. Because ultimate success when it comes to meeting and going out with the men or women you desire the most, and I'll share the specifics of this system with you in just a moment. First, I must tell you about the real problem we face. This is the hidden foe behind why you are not manifesting the results that you want. And most people have no idea that it's not their fault. The real problem is the fact that you've been lied to for years, and these lies are keeping you from getting the results you want. I'm pretty sure you've heard about The Secret and the Law of Attraction, and you probably tried to manifest your dreams and desires using the steps laid out in the Law of Attraction. One of these lies is that you just have to follow the 3 steps process of Step 1. Ask. Step 2, believe. Step 3, receive. And you will be able to manifest anything that you want. I bet you've heard that. Or maybe even believed this at one point of your life. Yet, this is not even close to the truth. If you are one of the millions who fell victim to this lie, then you must decide now to believe the truth instead, because if you do not, you will continue living a life of unfulfilled manifestations. You'll become jaded, tired, and highly skeptical. And eventually, no matter how strong you are, you will simply give up and stay resigned to living a life of mediocrity. A life filled with debt and unrealized dreams. This is not what I want for you, and I know it's not what you desire for yourself. I often hear people complain they've dutifully and correctly applied the law of attraction, but their intentions just aren't manifesting. Some of the more stubborn believers will continue beating their heads against the wall using the same ineffective approach even though it generates no results week after week. Please don't do that to yourself. Others give up within a matter of hours when their cappuccino grande fails to manifest, concluding that the whole law of attraction concept is bogus. Please don't do that to yourself either. Now, I want to address the most common mistake of all. Asking alone is not enough. Here's the number one mistake people make. They mistake asking for complete intentions. The problem is that asking alone isn't enough because energy is an essential component of every intention. Asking properly plus no energy equals an intention that won't manifest anything but frustration. Suppose I want to drive my car to the mall, but on the way there, my gas runs out. Initially, I'm frustrated that my car is not moving. How do I solve this problem? Is the problem with the car itself? Do I need to improve the quality of the car? To buy a better car? Or to buy a bigger car? Those would be pretty stupid solutions, wouldn't they? Because the problem was with the gas and not the car. The gas is your energy that powers your intentions. But that's exactly what many people do when trying to fix their intentions that don't seem to be working. What is the energy component of an intention? Many people refer to energy as the emotional juice you bring to an intention. That's part of it, but strong emotions are the result, not the cause of that energy. If you want to see some high-energy intentions, look no further than children. Kids are intention manifestation masters. When they really want something, there's no mistaking it. They'll ask for it, they'll jump up and down, and they'll drive everyone crazy expressing their desires. And, assuming they don't give up, kids are pretty darn good at manifesting what they want. What kind of energy do you bring to your intentions? Do you speak of them like you're talking about a piece of burnt toast? Or are you so juiced that you're just dripping with enthusiasm? I'm not suggesting you should behave like a kid throwing a sugar tantrum. But if you get more excited about the coming weekend than you do about your intention, well, the weekend will be the only thing you manifest. As I mentioned earlier, strong emotions are actually the result of energy, not the cause of it. The value of emotions is that they let you know how much energy you've managed to pack into your intention. If you are so gushingly enthusiastic about your intention that people keep telling you to shut up about it, you clearly have plenty of energy behind it. Your intentions work much the same way. The energy is already there. You just need to get the current flowing in the right direction. And this has virtually nothing to do with the actual content of your intentions. Electricity doesn't care whether it's powering a computer or a coffee maker, nor does intentional energy care whether you're building a business or a bomb. So, how do you get this energy current flowing? First, you need to understand the concept of polarity. Going back to the electricity example, imagine a battery. It has two terminals which are polar opposites of each other, one positive and one negative. If you hook the battery up to a circuit, electrons will flow in one direction, thereby creating a current. If you flip the battery around and hook it up the other way, you'll reverse the flow of electrons through the wires, thereby creating an identical current in the opposite direction. Now, what if you wanted to increase the current flowing through your circuit? You could do that by adding more batteries, right? But in order for this to work, the batteries must be aligned to create a current in the same direction. If you put batteries into a device with some facing the correct way and some facing the wrong way, the device won't work because you'll screw up the current. So what does this have to do with intention manifestation? Well, the energy you apply to your intentions also has polarity, much like a battery. It can flow one way or the other way. You'll know you have a strong intentional current when you experience strong emotions. No emotions means you have no current. So the key is all about being able to control your emotions to align them all in a manner that pushes your intentions through and having them manifest into reality. And the best way to do that is to utilize the secret patterns and codes that I discovered in my multiple readings and research. I cannot begin to explain how life would change once you start applying the secret codes in your life the way I'm suggesting. Imagine being able to follow a simple system that you can follow in just 7 minutes a day to manifest absolutely anything you desire. Whether it's better health, more money, or fulfilling deep relationships. This is the quickest, easiest, and smartest way to live the life you deserve. Let me do the work for you. And you know I already have. Why start from scratch and try to reinvent the wheel when I've laid out your exact step-by-step system for manifesting anything that you want already? One that's been tested for years. One that's responsible for countless thousands of men and women of all ages getting the results they want. Here's what the vast majority decide to do. It's called the Master Code System. I'm Tiffany, creator of the Master Code System. It's the only step-by-step system based on objective research and real-world results that cuts through the magical thinking behind traditional law of attraction systems and empowers you to manifest absolutely anything you desire. This radically groundbreaking system will work for you, even if everything you've tried so far seems to produce inconsistent results. You're tired from trying the countless other personal development programs but never succeeded. Your dreams and goals seem impossible and far out of your reach. You're 65 years old or 30 years old. It's never too old nor young to get started. And even if you believe you've seen and tried everything. Now, let me tell you what the Master Code System is not, just so you know exactly what you're about to experience. This is not yet another feel-good or motivational program. This is not some magical push-button solution that promises something silly, like manifest $1 million in a week or something ridiculous like that. Don't you think you've been lied to enough? Isn't it time to start using what's proven to work? My research over the 183 books and courses I read revealed specific patterns that the truly successful do that's virtually hidden from the public. The thing is, your thoughts and actions create every single aspect of your life. I call it the code that unlocks the combination to having all you want. There are specific codes you can use in each area of your life that unblocks your full potential and peak performance in each area. Things like your soulmate, perfect health and a great body, great relationships and friends, a happy, fulfilling job or business, abundance and success in all areas of your life, happiness and peace of mind, the career of your dreams, your dream car or dream home, financial independence. No matter what you want to have in your life, once you learn the codes I'm about to give you, you'll be able to wake up every morning and know there's a much faster and easier way to attract money, your soulmate, new friends, better health, a brand new home, and more. Anyone can use the same code to unlock the combination that opens up incredible success and abundance. So, if you don't have everything you want in your life right now, the right code can help you get what you want. Okay, I'm sure you're wondering, how much will this Master Code System cost you? Honestly, this is the only program like this in existence, so there's nothing to compare it to. So let me just ask you a question. How much is it worth to you to utterly transform your life? To have the secret code to attain the wealth, love, and health goals that you want? How much would you pay to make this your best year ever? How much is it worth to you if you could literally double your income within a year? Just like many of my other students. Well, I've got some really good news for you. The regular price of the Master Code System is just $197, which every student who's actually used the program tells me is ridiculous. Why? Just think about it for a second. How many hundreds or thousands of dollars have you spent in the past attending motivational seminars trying to turn your life around? How much have you spent for courses and books to possibly learn this for yourself? How much cash have you wasted on expensive coaching, and have you ever really gotten what you wanted in return? The fact is that the Master Code system has been proven again and again to work to help you attract all the success, wealth, and happiness you deserve, and to live a life of overwhelming abundance, love, happiness, and joy. Wouldn't this make a tiny one-time investment of $197 seem like a bargain? But you know what? I want to make this an obvious decision. When I begin promoting this training in a large scale, I'm going to hold a special sale where I discount the program by a generous 50% and offer it for just $97. But because you're getting it here early, if you act right now, I'll let you have the Master Code system for just $47, less than a dinner for two out on the town. Why so low? Simple. I don't want price to be an issue here. I truly believe in sharing with both knowledge and money. I believe that's the way to reach unlimited prosperity and happiness. That's why I priced it so low, so money wouldn't be an issue. However, I might change my mind about the price. If I do, the price shoots up considerably, so don't wait. Click on the button below and let's get started. What can you expect when you begin your training? Simon says,
Hi there, Tiffany. Simon Stanley here, recording this video in beautiful sunny day in England, fully enough. Usually it's rainy here, but anyway, my reason for recording this video is to actually talk about your Master Code product, okay? Because no doubt everyone's heard of The Secret, but I think it left out some fundamental pieces, some fragments that people need to accelerate in all areas of their life, okay? So I delved into your Master Code and wow, it really hits the spot. Because let me tell you, beforehand, I was living on minimum wage, okay? I was working behind a supermarket counter, earning hardly anything at all, as you can imagine. I was jumping into a beaten up car, it was braking all the time, didn't have the relationships I wanted. My life was a mess, if I'm honest with you. So I got to work, okay? Now, using the strategies, obviously within The Secret, but also the pieces left out that are in your Master Code, okay? I was able to put the pieces together and manifest almost magically the things I wanted into my life, okay? The energy, the vibrancy I wanted to succeed in any endeavor I wanted, as long as I put my mind to it and followed a proven system. So that is what I recommend to anyone watching your video right now, is to invest in themselves, to discover the fragments, the pieces that they need within your Master Code. Okay, so now I'm living the life I've always dreamed of, the freedom to travel the world, experience beautiful days like this with my friends, my family, and earn 6 figures a year within my online business. That wouldn't have been possible without harnessing the true power of manifestation. Thank you so much, Tiffany, and I really hope this video inspires people to take you up on your offer.
Joan from New York says, if you're single, I hope to inspire you. And if you're skeptical that a proper match for you is even out there, all the better. I didn't actually believe there was a man alive who could embody all the traits I was seeking. I had a long list of requirements for Mr. Right, but after putting my intentions out there using the Master Code system, I met him after just 24 days. All this stuff definitely works, but it really hinges on you feeling good first. Your state of being is most important, so learn how to use your emotional guidance system and you'll succeed. Another student, Stephen from Austin, said, thank you so much for helping me clear my blocks to money and abundance. I've transitioned from not believing I could make $5,000 a month to confidentially asking for $8,000. I no longer have money problems. I'm calmer and happier generally, and that is a great blessing. It's been a powerful gift. Thank you for sharing it with us. With the Master Code system, you'll be able to attract an incredible abundance of wealth into your life by using the infinite wealth code within your subconscious mind. Master the #1 controversial mind code that grants you the ability to influence events and people in your life to persuade and manipulate situations to your advantage. Literally tap into a unique health code to manifest a perfect state of health for yourself. Imagine never falling sick ever again. Use a simple 7-minute daily ritual which will help turbocharge your manifesting capabilities. Banish fear, anxiety, depression, and doubt from your mind forever. Effortlessly catch those lucky breaks, coincidences that have eluded you before. Master the magical reality-bending technique that will grant you astounding powers that will allow you to shape your future as you see fit. Plus, so much more. More importantly, with the Master Code system, you'll be able to take back control of your life and direct it in the way you want it to be. I know some of you are still skeptical, thinking, do I really know if it'll work for me? Like she says it will? Or is this going to be a repeat of every other overhyped product I bought? So, here's my guarantee. Order today, use the material. If you aren't thrilled, and if you don't get incredible results, simply email me for a complete refund. You have 60 full days to relax, take your time, ask questions, and see that you've made the greatest investment in yourself. You see, I don't believe I deserve your money unless I get your results. Remember, I didn't get any results with my training for over 2.5 years. So I know what that feels like. I don't want you to go through that at all. I take a tremendous amount of pride in my Master Code system. It has been my labor of love for years. I've experimented, tweaked, and improved it countless times so it works for everyone. I've discovered the secret codes of success as they were originally taught, and so you're receiving the fastest and most powerful way to manifest anything that you want. I know you're going to get great results with this, which is why I'm willing to give you such a humble, no questions asked guarantee. You can feel completely safe today knowing that you're protected and that when you do invest in the Master Code system, you will either get great results or you'll get your money back, plain and simple. All you have to do to get started, again, is click that big, shiny, inviting button below and you'll be able to get the Master Code system for the low price of just $47. Just by itself, the Master Code system program will change your life forever. But because I want to give you an unfair advantage, if you act today, I'll include these 2 bonuses worth over $149 absolutely free. Bonus number 1 is the Science of Getting Rich ebook and audio program. This classic program is responsible for changing millions of lives worldwide, time-tested and proven over a century. This essential reading is designed to teach you what all riches are made of and how you can become rich by thinking in a certain way. Bonus 2 is a special report that's called Emergency Cash Generators. Sometimes shit happens and we're stuck in a bad position. I know that because I've been there before. You probably have too. So I created this report to teach you certain ways to get money coming in fast. Because this program is instantly available as a download, you can get started right away. You don't have to wait around for the product to arrive in the mail since you can download it and start reading it in minutes from now. But you really have to act now. I'm selling this program for just $47, but as I get ready to promote this on a larger scale, that price will have to go up to keep up with my administrative costs. If you are still not sure what to do, there's one last thing I must tell you. Right now, believe it or not, you're standing at a crossroads in your life. Your future could be very different from here on out, and it all depends on what you do today. You can choose option 1, where you go on as you are, you make no changes, you just keep hoping life gets better. And all the while, you're getting deeper into debt, struggling to pay your bills, struggling to give your family the life they decide, struggling to break through and live the dream life you deserve. Or there's the second option, where you buy the Master Code system right now and change your life around. You start manifesting your dreams and goals into reality. Within a week, you're already making enough to help you pay the bills. In a month, your earnings are starting to help you pull yourself out of debt. After that, your life starts to look like the life you've probably pictured for yourself all along. Big house, nice cars, luxurious lifestyle for your family. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well, it all starts right here, right now, but only if you make the right choice today. So do it. Take charge and decide to give yourself the life you want. Again, all you have to do to get started is click the big, shiny, inviting button below. You'll gain instant access to everything. As soon as you click the button, you'll be able to get an email that gives you access. You can download the entire MasterCode system, everything I've promised you here today. You can be going through it in just a few minutes from now, and you can be getting incredible results within what? A day or two? It won't take you very long to go through the material, but the results will be fantastic. Now, if you are still here, I think you've heard enough from me, so let me just share what other people have to say about the MasterCode system. Stephanie says, one of the most difficult things for students and clients to learn from their teachers is how to take a concept and make it stick. It's one thing to understand it at the time it's explained, but another thing entirely to absorb it thoroughly enough to recall it once day-to-day life sets in. The brilliance behind the concepts taught in the MasterCode system is that Tiffany has intuitively crafted a method of immediate recall for readers to put into action and get massive results. Just incredible! The MasterCode system is an extremely comprehensive means to manifesting that anyone can quickly and easily adopt, and the results will be sustained over the long term. Great work! Here's an email that Alana from Orlando wrote to me. Dear Tiffany, this may be a long one, but here goes. So, it was a Monday, and I felt like crap. Not physically, but mentally and spiritually. So, I decided to take a mental health day and not go to work. I tend to feel guilty about not going to work unless I deem the reason worth it. So, I was on my laptop looking for ways to get out of my funk, which has been hovering over me for several weeks. I was looking for a therapist, support groups, books, anything that was going to make me feel better about me. I have a husband and 2 kids, and like many other women, I developed the bad habit of putting me last. For some reason, something sparked in me this day, and I was going to put myself first. After a few hours of research and even a consultation with a therapist, I was already beginning to feel better. Then, I remembered that I had purchased your program a few weeks ago. I had forgotten to go through it back then. I figured, hey, I'm home from work. I can lay here and read it now. I went through the entire program and was inspired and motivated once again for change. The codes were pretty easy to use. I figured if all I have to do is think about the good things I want, desire, and need, just trying, it couldn't hurt any. If it does work, glory! At the very least, I figured it will help me to focus more on positive thoughts than negative ones. That very day, I made a list telling the universe all the things I wanted, also telling the universe that I believe these things are already mine. I realized right away that the key power of the MasterCode system is in the belief, and believing in it in a certain way. One of the things I asked for was to receive unexpected money within 30 days. I had a dollar amount of $20,000 attached to that request. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, right. But because I was making a conscious decision to try this code thing out, I told myself it will happen. And the day moved on. I felt better than I did that morning when I didn't go to work. So I was already grateful. My husband came home from work, and I told him what I did all day, including tapping back into the MasterCode system. He was happy to see my spirits lifted. Then we went to go pick up the kids together. While we're in the car, he gets a call from this guy who lives in the house my mother used to own. This guy and my husband are childhood friends, and the fact that he and his family now lives in the house I grew up in is pure coincidence. Or not. The guy says to my husband, "You might want to come by. There seems to be a check here for you." My husband and I were both dumbfounded. A check? No one owes us money. Sure enough, a check was there in the amount of $2,993.20. I could have just passed out right then and there. Seriously, I just made my list. I had just started on my experiment, and I got slapped in the face with a check immediately. I pulled my phone out and showed my husband the list I made, and he almost passed out too. It was such a great, rewarding feeling. I know it's not the $20,000 I asked for, but I was still overjoyed and grateful, and it's a day that has changed my life and my thinking forever. Thank you, Tiffany, for this entire experience. Just to recap, when you click on the button below, you get the MasterCode system plus the 2 special bonuses, the Science of Getting Rich ebook and audio program, and the Emergency Cash Generators special report. Go ahead and click the button below now and secure your reserved copy while you can. If you're still watching, I bet you have some questions. Well, here are the most common ones. Will this work for me if I don't believe in it 100%? This is a great question. Well, it's best if you believe in it 100%, but fret not. As long as you understand the codes that I share with you and implement them exactly as I tell you to, regardless of whether you believe in it 100%, you'll still see results. Next question. I just don't have time to spare. Here's the good results. Once you've gone through the program, you'll internalize all the techniques and teachings. You just need to spend 7 minutes a day using a special visualization exercise that I teach. That's all. 7 minutes in the morning is all you need to experience the life-changing results within a few days of starting the course. I'm sure you can spare that 7 minutes. Third question. What kind of results will I see? Well, it really depends on what you want. Our students have manifested raises and promotions, new business opportunities, dramatic breakthroughs in the health, relationships, and wealth. The sky's the limit. It all starts with you. And it'll all come true only if you take action. Without action, it's obvious you won't see any result. Another question. It sounds too good to be true. Are you really guaranteeing I'll be successful with the Master Code system? You really don't have to take my word for it. Sure. As I've shown you, knowing the secrets codes has been a huge reason why some people never manifest properly while others manifest so many positive results into reality. If you've tried everything else and haven't received the results you want, I encourage you to try this program for yourself. There's no risk. The majority of my students have been happy with the results that they have seen with the program. But the truth of the matter is, everyone's results will be different. And I've tried to take that into account. So, go ahead and click the button below and try it for yourself. Just try it. And if for any reason, though I find it unlikely, that you're unhappy with the program, just let us know and you'll get a full refund, no questions asked. The Master Code system is your little secret to a happy, successful life. It will show you how to add rocket fuel to the results you get in all areas of your life. Soon after learning your codes, you'll start experiencing incredible improvements in your life. You'll find yourself happier, your health and relationships will be better. All of this and more is yours for the taking. You just have to act right now. Getting what you want in life doesn't have to be difficult if you use the combination codes you learn in the Master Code system. You have nothing to lose, but a brand new life to gain. If you're ready to enjoy the wealth, health, happiness, and the love you want, the system is available to you right now. So you can literally start in 5 minutes. Click the button below. Start the Master Code system. Go through it. Start using it in your own life and experience those results for yourself.